What did I say after episode 1? Let's be clear. What did I say? Episode 1.
Vincent D'Onofrio might be coming in?
Yes, that might happen, but that's beside the point. The thing I said was that Frank killed Ahmad III.
Yes.
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 Pretty clear stuff. It wasn't that much of a leap.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he had a hand in killing his uncle.
Yeah, and this second episode hasn't dissuaded us from that notion.
If anything, it further confirmed it.
Yeah, boys, they double down with this whole, oh, I'm a fencer, I'm not very good, 2-time state champion Casey. He was really such a little prick,
And then
honestly.
he had one of those caramels in his pocket.
Yup, the monogrammed caramels. But the thing is, she's so unslick. He knows that she knows.
Yes.
So,
and
like,
he knows that she was the one in the suit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, you're so bad at this.
It's already a mess.
Yeah.
You know, character-wise, from here and there, it is batting all over the place. Hey, NarendraTheComic here!
Nonsense!
Yes, and right now we're doing our episode 2 review of Hawkeye. And I'll tell you, it's slowly getting even better.
Yeah, the spice levels are just being added bit by bit. The comedy aspect, I really enjoy it. It's so believable.
Yeah.
With the satire, the sarcasm from both characters. They backed off of each other wonderfully. And the actual situational comedy that's going on, it's perfect.
I think they've really done something special here. Because for me, I said it in our episode 1 review, episode 1 was the best first episode out of all the MCU Marvel shows on Disney+. These two are the best 2 episodes concurrently.
Yeah.
Like, these are the best 2 episodes of anything they've made. Loki Frost was a disappointment. We thought it could have been a lot better than it was, and it just felt like it was very hodgepodge together, and the story was all over the place. And yes, it introduced the multiverse, which is great, but for Loki as a character, it kind of shat on him.
Yeah, it did. And he's the titular character.
But then they kind of got around it by saying, well, she's also titular character because she's also Loki and Sylvie.
I get it.
And I feel like with this as well, they're doing the thing where they're kind of replacing the original Avenger in Hawkeye, just like they were replacing Loki with Sylvie in that show. But they've done it in a much more
tasteful?
Yeah, and manageable way.
Yeah.
It's not so slap across the face. It's more of a apprentice story.
Yes.
Than a I'm just cutting you off and taking the lead.
Yeah, and I feel like with these previous stories, with Loki and even with Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Less so, but I know what you mean.
Less so, and I guess with the upcoming shows with She-Hulk, you don't have to bitch the current character to make the secondary or apprentice new version of them look better. You can just allow for an apprentice, teacher, student sort of mentorship that allows them both to grow, because there is growth that can be attained through being a leader and being a teacher, and people like seeing it.
And I think that might be Hawkeye's role in the MCU. Maybe being one of those Nick Fury, Maria Hill figures overall, maybe not being super involved in the action side of it, but definitely being an overarching figure looking over all these new heroes. I think that's a chance and a possibility. Or he could just go back to having his family life.
Yeah.
Because maybe he just wants to be on the ranch and Dr. Phil will come and assess him and do that type of stuff. But I think they've done a great job setting up her character, Haley Steinfeld's character, and Kate Bishop, having her relationship with Jeremy Renner in Hawkeye. And I'm excited to see what happens next, because the banter, the rapport is just bang, 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 bang. The comedy is hitting. It's never excessive.
No.
And they kind of let the tense moments breathe. They don't just slam to a joke when it's not necessary. And I feel they do that in the movies more often than I'd like. But I think with this show, especially with the Frank and Kate scene when they were fencing, they could have just slung a joke in there.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they didn't do it.
No, because it says something else about these characters and how serious they're being in this moment with this facade on for Frank and how necessary that is. And then the mum's there just like, Kate, why are you doing this?
You almost killed him.
Classic mum persona. It's very, very believable.
Yeah.
And the characters themselves, these are ones you're going to remember. These are ones you're going to want to come back to.
Definitely.
If there's a season 2, I'm going to see it. If there's a Kate Bishop film, I'm going to see it.
It's true, just from this setup, as long as they don't mess this up now, this is the best introduced character from the MCU in a long time.
Yeah, I would really agree with you. It's so enjoyable. And Haley Steinfeld in this role, yo, she's not been getting the props she deserves in the past few years.
No.
She's really good
She's
at what
been
she
doing
does.
loads of work. She's just a good actress.
Yeah, and it really comes across in this role. I feel like in her natural self, I've seen a couple of interviews because they've been coming up because of that algorithm we've been watching Hawkeye.
Yes.
She seems very witty and very down to earth, and that really comes through in the character, just the added layer of naivety.
Yeah. I think that's something they've added here, and I think it definitely works and affects the relationship between Clint and Kate. The Tracksuit Mafia, it is very heavy-handed, but at the same time, if maybe they're ordered by Frank, or maybe they might be ordered by Wilson Fisk, aka Vincent D'Onofrio, then this is some interesting stuff. He might run the criminal underworld in New York, and that might have been going on for a very long time. We do know now Avengers Tower was sold by Tony Stark a few years ago before he died.
Ooh.
So wait, what was happening? Who owns Avengers Tower? Is it Doctor Doom?
Ooh.
Is it the Fantastic Four?
Ooh.
Is it Wilson Fisk?
It could.
What is it?
These players have the money for it, and it can't be a nobody. They're not going to be like, oh, we just sold off to someone.
Yeah, no.
It's a main story
That's
point.
a key destination point for the MCU, for the characters in New York.
I do have some questions about this Echo character and why they chose to introduce her like that. I'm surprised they actually gave her the moment of her with the speakers. We saw her face, her outfit, and then the guy, Tracksuit Mafia dude who came in, and then there was a shot of her face and her eyes. I thought when you're going to be introducing this villain, then it would be a bit more intimidating to have no visual and just the intense eyes.
See, I would agree with you, but the character of Echo is a deaf character, right? So her feeling the speakers was her showing her powers in some way, right? She doesn't have eccentric, unbelievable powers. It's Daredevil-esque, where she might have echolocation. She feels vibrations, right? So that's where they went with that, and they did that, I feel, rather than the intimidating just eye shot and then close, because of the fact they were kind of alluding to that's Echo with feeling the vibrations, and that's the situation they're doing.
Then I understand the choices made.
Yeah.
That's
maybe there's going to be a Daredevil cameo as well. This is the big thing. Is there Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk, and is there Daredevil? If there's one of those two, we're in for some good times. We're in for some very good times with this show. There's only 4 episodes left, but...
Oh yeah,
it's only 6 episodes.
I thought it was 8.
Nah, they don't give it to us. You know, even though they spend $200 million on these projects, you know...
money.
You know, and giving us 4 hours worth of content for $200 million... They can't just give us 6 hours or 8 hours. They can't do that, can they? Blah.
Blah.
Such a waste of money.
Honestly.
How much a waste of money is this?
I get
so much money being plowed in.
I will say, what we've seen as of yet, I guess the money's been well spent. It's not on, like, baseless CGI.
Yeah. The LARPer scene was good.
It was
a bit much.
It was... Only, and I really mean this, only Clint Barton would put up with that. There is no one else in the Avengers.
The disrespect.
Honestly. Just let me kill you, bro. You're a superhero in real life. This is the closest I'm gonna get. And he kind of paused and was like, fine. Just fine. Wow. Okay.
It's so rude, man. It's so rude. He said it. And I fought Thanos.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Basically.
What am I doing here? But that's the spy in him, being like, I have to get a way to get it done. If I can do it without killing people, then do that.
Oh, when the lady was like, phone number, email address, he was like, no.
Classified. No. Everyone knows who he is.
Yeah.
When they really look at him, we're like, we know who you are. Or when he got the free meal in episode 1. People respect him, but I think it's in a very different way to the other Avengers. Yeah. Maybe they look at him, oddly enough, with a bit of pity.
I don't know.
I feel that a little bit.
There seems to be an element of pity there in the way they're perceiving him, just because he's done so much for them. How can we pay him back? But also, like... He's really normal and his best friend died and I feel like everyone has some awareness of that. So it's a bit...
Oh, you just said best friend died. Yelena's going to show up in this somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere she's showing up in this show.
I wonder where,
I don't know. Is she maybe part of this? Is she going to try and kill him? Probably.
Maybe.
Probably. Maybe Haley Steinfeld and her are going to have a bit of a back and forth.
We need some of these old guard characters. You can't keep just getting rid of them. Our new one, we want a new one. He's a constant.
Come on, they're grandfathered in. You can't just get rid of them whenever you want.
No, that's stupid.
Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. But episode 2, very good stuff. I hope episode 3, even better. My guys, I was hoping this would be good. I was hoping it would be the best, but I wasn't expecting it to be the best.
And,
2 episodes in, they've done the job. They done the job. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, Ronan himself gonna come after you. You don't want that. No. Do they want that?
No.
You really don't, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic.
I've been Non-Sensei.
She's been Non-Sensei. You almost messed up there.
I was thinking India, but I'm Non-Sensei on here.
Indeed. You've been great though, and we'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now, and we ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe, pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not here, just how it goes. Also bring the because means nonsense in Punjabi. We also bring that. Bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.